Hello and welcome to Diamond one final time here on a beautiful Tuesday night. We're here in Diamond. Ooh, you're gonna have to forgive me just one sec. I gotta fix the scoreboard. Welcome back, and I apologize about that. I had felt like I was forgetting to do something between games, and sure enough, I did. First point of the game is gonna go to Hunter Conway of Mount Vernon. Second shot up and good. Foul was called on number 11, Joe Gordon. This is both teams' first game of the season. Both teams come in at 0-0. Mount Vernon starting a brand new era of Mountaineer basketball as Coach Mike Ray is no longer patrolling the sidelines. It is now Ryan Worley. And Russell Ferguson is going to tie the game up here 2-2. Julian Hernandez is going to head out to Conway. Back to Hernandez. Euro three ball up by 21. Lucas Shen. No good. Going the other direction. 2-2 here in this opening quarter of play. This one should be a lot closer than that first one was, as Springfield Catholic ran away with Sir Coxey 70-25. 6 minutes remain here in the opening quarter. And number 12, Caden Wolf, passes it out to Joe Gordon. Gordon looking, can't find anything. Back out to Wolf. And can go out of bounds, going the other direction. All in all, it's been a good day of basketball. The first game, Lockwood and College Heights girls, was a tremendous game. Came down to the final minute. We can only hope this one ends up being as close as that one was. Dorado Springs, coming off a very good year a season ago, they're having to, however, come up with starting year one without Landon Murray, who had a tremendous 4-year run with the Bulldogs. And out of bounds goes number 12, Grady Wolf. Hunter Conway with the ball can be fouled there by Wolf. It's going to go against it can go against Wolf. Derby's going to be the one to watch for Mount Vernon. A lethal score. But here this time it is 15 Hunter Conway who hits the three. He's got all 5 so far for the Mountaineers. Zerby at all district, all conference selection, and as coming in his senior year, he kind of regressed a little bit. His junior year, kind of struggled as had to adjust to some of the defenses playing a little bit tighter on him, and a turnover there by Hernandez, but not gonna matter because it's gonna be a walk on Aiden Rotaire. By the 4 your score. Conway shot no good. Shin nearly knocked it out to a Mountaineer teammate, unable to do it, however. And 23, Caden Burley with the bucket. And the Bulldogs have a lead. 6-5 in favor of El Dorado Springs. These two teams met several times the last few years in the Stockton tournament, and it's usually been a pretty good showdown, despite El Dorado Springs typically the better part of the Mountaineers. A little under halfway through the opening quarter. 6-5's our score. El Dorado Springs in black. Mount Vernon in their white with green down the sides. And a nice move there by Aiden Rotaire. 8-5, Julian Hernandez drives the lane. They need to try to get Zerby involved here in the offense. And Hunter Dawson up and no good. And rebounded by Russell Ferguson. Ferguson is probably going to be the guy that you're going to want to watch for El Dorado Springs. He was very good a year ago, him along with Joe Gordon, in the Walnut Grove tournament after Landon Murray went down with an injury. And that's going to bring in Luke Robbins and Quentin Smiles. Smiles defending Rotaire. Rotaire going to dribble it off his foot and goes out of bounds. Julian Hernandez, a senior, along with Zerby. Zerby, I don't think he's touched the ball. Now he's got it. Looking to get something up to Smiles, and Smiles is going to walk. Coach Ryan Worley in his first game as a Mountaineer, as the head guy as a Mountaineer, I guess I should say. Nice pull-up J there by Joe Gordon, no good. Julian Hernandez takes it the other direction. Hernandez, nice little jab step. Hesitation, drives the lane. Shot goes up, no good. Foul called on the floor. Be called on number 2, Brady Floyd. Floyd, freshman, getting some minutes here early on. Hudson Gaddy in the game for Mount Vernon as well. Mount Vernon, a veteran-laden team. Lots of juniors, lots of seniors. Julian Hernandez pulls from 3, and he gets it to go. His first shot of the game is good. 8-8's your score here early on. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Nice pull up Jay there. Carson Burley. He gives the Dogs the lead back. Jarrett Zerby still scoreless. Hasn't got a shot up yet. And violation called on the Mountaineers going back the other direction. Dorado Springs brings the ball up. Some man pressure by Julian Hernandez. Hernandez is a pretty solid defender. And Zerby gets the steal, goes the other way. Ball in his hands on the break. And nice little pull up, no good. And he's going to get his own rebound. Hernandez thought about taking another go at a deep ball. Decides not to. He's going to get fouled. That time by Burley. Ten to 8 is your score. 1 minute and 1 second left in this first quarter. From the short corner, Zerby, no good. Rebounded by Smiles. Hernandez breaks down his defender and pass it out to Robbins. Robbins, big boy move, no good. And rebounded by Burley going the other way. 45 seconds remain in this opening quarter. And going to the hoop is the freshman, Brady Floyd, no good. But on the rebounds, can be called out of bounds. 36 and a half seconds left. Ten to 8. It's been a low-scoring first quarter of play, but it's been tightly contested. The freshman Floyd called for the travel. Goes back to the green. Julian Hernandez brings the ball up for the Mountaineers. Hernandez stops it out to Robbins. Robbins the Gaddy. And good defense there by number 0, Ryla Mays, another freshman. Three seconds remaining. Throw to the corner, no good. It can be out of bounds. One second shot up. No good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the opening quarter. ELDO leads 10 to 8.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School.
Welcome back to Diamond as we are starting the second quarter of action. ELDO leads 10-8 over the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Good drive in, no good. Rebounded by Zerby. Mount Vernon with the ball. Zerby still scoreless. He was good for about 18 a game a year ago. But currently, nobody on the floor has currently on the score for the Mountaineers have scored. Dorado Springs corner three, no good by Joe Gordon. And down on the other end, Luke Robbins can be called for out of bounds. Nope, we're going to be called for a foul. Number 3, Russell Ferguson gets caught up with him. Zerby at the top of the key, going to kick it down to Conway. Conway back out is the Hunter Dawson. No good for 3, and ball tipped out of bounds by Mount Vernon going the other direction. 6:49 left in the second quarter, and nearly a hustle play from Hunter Dawson. Mount Vernon applying some pressure here to start the second quarter. Dorado Springs, 4-3 Mays, no good. And Joe Gordon with the follow up and good. He gets his first bucket. And going the other way quickly is the Mountaineers. And Dawson up and fouled, no good. Hunter Dawson's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Foul going to be called on Ryla Mays. And if Mays sounds familiar in an ELDO uniform, it absolutely should. Rylam, the cousin of McKinley and Macy Mays, standout players on the girls' side. Three ball up, 3 ball down. Carson Burley gets the 3 to go, and ELDO has a little bit of breathing room now, 15-9. The Macy, the older sister, was part of the most recent team to go and win the Final Four back in 2022. As Burley's going to go coast to coast, going to get fouled. McKinley, a junior there now. Expecting her to have a big year once again. Be out there for several Dorado Springs girls games here before Teal. We're supposed to go a couple of weeks, or last week, but a flat tire prevented me from going to the Dorado Springs and Republic girls game that Dorado Springs won handily. Burley second free throw up and good. But I suspect I'll end up broadcasting my fair share of games out that direction. 3-ball up and 3-ball down for Lucas Shin. 17-12. The Mountaineers claw back within 5. 3-ball up. No good. That time from Aiden Rotere. Hernandez takes it the other way. Up and under and good. Good finish there by the senior point guard for the Mountaineers. Three minutes down here in the second quarter. And Zerby gets the steal. Mountaineers push the pace a little bit, be knocked out of bounds. Stays with the green. And timeout's going to be called by Dorado Springs. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports. And welcome back to Diamond as we are wrapping up the second day of the Gym City Classic. First day for boys action. Rebound there by number 33, Hunter Dawson. Putback attempt, no good. Still 17-14 in favor of the Bulldogs. And good, strong finish there. Number 5, Aiden Rotere. 19-14. Zerby still scoreless for the Mountaineers. Like to see him start getting a little more aggressive as Dawson's 3 no good. Rebounded there by 24, Hudson Gaddy. Oh, and it looked like pass bounces off the leg. And number 11, Joe Gordon, gets the finish on the attempted charge there by Julian Hernandez. Hernandez to the bucket. Good take. No good, however. Good take, unable to finish. Dorado Springs goes the other direction. Up and no good. There was number 2, Brady Floyd. Gaddy passes it around. Hernandez got it to Zerby. Back to number 21, Lucas Shin. And he gets a 3 to fall. That's his second 3. (21-17) is your score. Russell Ferguson with the rebound, second chance opportunity, and gets fouled, the 6'6" senior. Ferguson's first shot, no good. Luke Robbins coming in for the Mountaineers. Second one, good for Ferguson. 3-ball up from Shin, no good this time. goes the other way is Dorado Springs, 22-17. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter rather. And up and good is the freshman, Brady Floyd. Kicks the lead back up to 7. Zerby from 3 gets it to go. Zerby gets his first shot to fall. Lead back down to 4. Zerby, an electric score, had not taken a shot, to my knowledge, up to this point. Defense of the Mountaineers looking to make a stand right here. Under 2 minutes, minute 43. And an easy one there. You can't leave Russell Ferguson that open. He will make you pay every time. Hernandez from 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Carson Burley. And going back the other way. 26-20 as we approach the 1 minute mark. And Burley good again. And timeout called by the Mountaineers. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school sports, or basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball.
To find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com for any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning.
And welcome back to Diamond. 28-20 is your score as we approach the final minute of the third quarter, or the second quarter. I've said that a couple times now. Zerby goes to the bucket, up bang, good, and 1. And 1 for the senior. That's Ferguson's 3rd foul. And it'll be something you want to keep an eye on here. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by 23 as Burley. Joe Gordon, easy to the lane, no good. Bounces off the back rim, and with 38 seconds left, Julian Hernandez gets to go. The Mountaineers back within 4, 28-24. 3 ball up and 3 ball down by the freshman, Brady Floyd. What a shot there from the youngin. 31-24, 10 seconds left. Zerby looks to go to the lane, gonna kick it out, and a nice pass there. Ferguson may have gotten away with a foul there at the end. Not going to be called. 31-24 is your halftime score. We're going to the break here in just a second. Leading the way for Dorado Springs is Carson Burley with 13 points. He's having a fantastic night. Brady Floyd, the freshman, and Russell Ferguson tied with 5 points each. The freshman and the senior on the two opposite sides of the end of the spectrum. Brady, a 5'7" freshman, Ferguson, a 6'6" senior. Aiden Rocher and Joe Gordon both have 4 to wrap up the scoring for Dorado Springs. Give me just 1 second before we get over to Mount Vernon's. Scoring for the Mountaineers, led by Julian Hernandez with 7. Jarrett Zerby has 5, got a 3, and one to fall. Unable to capitalize on the free throw. Hunter Conway's got 5, and Lucas Shin's got 6. Mount Vernon was outscored there in that second quarter, 21-16. But it hurt there late, the last couple buckets there by Brady Floyd and Carson Burley. Burley went on a run there in that second quarter after a 10-8 lead swelled to a 31-24 lead for the El Dorado Springs Bulldogs. I want to say thank you once again to our sponsors. Our sponsors have done a ton for us, and they are the reason why we're able to do what we do. I would say a huge thank you to New Stream Enterprises and OMB Bank. OMB Bank all over around Southwest Missouri. New Stream Enterprises, a nice remanufacturing company. I spent several years at straight out, or while I was in college. Spent time working there. Tremendous place to work. I want to say thank you to both of them, our generous sponsors, and also want to thank you to our football sponsors from before, and the Clever Barn and the Burger Shack there in Miller. But just want to we're going to take it down to our sponsors for the remainder of this halftime period. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help.
Welcome back to Diamond, Missouri. I apologize for the stream to get interrupted there, as Jarrett Zerby's going to hit a three ball to start scoring here in the third quarter. 31-24 is your score. 31-27. The Mountaineers looking to battle back after a tough second quarter where they were outscored 21-16. Zerby had a very quiet, relative to his standards, first half, as 21 Lucas Shin shot up and good. Nice little floater brings the game back within 2. And just like that. And the freshman goes up and gets fouled there by Julian Hernandez. Floyd, I apologize. It's Aiden Rotere going up, number 5, not number 2. Minute 15 off the scoreboard here early in the third quarter. 31-29 is your score. I'm aware that the scoreboard on your screen is not right. I'm working on getting that pulled back up and fixed. 32-29. There we go. 32-29, and we are in the third. Missed shot going back the other way for Dorado Springs. Joe Gordon with the ball, and he's going to get called for a charge. Jared Zerby gets position, and it looks like Gordon just kind of got tripped up there and gets called for the charge. 32-29, Bulldogs lead. Hernandez from the wing. Out to Zerby. Zerby for 3, and he gets it to go. That's the Zerby I was expecting to see all game long. We haven't seen much of that. And when we have, it's gone in. 32-32 is your score. Zerby's got 11. Now leads the Mountaineers in points and trails just Caden Burley, who put up another shot by 2 for the game's leading. Conway with the ball. Conway out to Zerby. Zerby to Dawson. Hernandez on the wing. Going to break down Rotere. Going to give it off to Zerby. Zerby going to drive the lane. And foul call, a block on Russell Ferguson. Up much to the dismay of Dorado Springs. And I got to say, I'm kind of there with the fans of Dorado Springs. That gives Russell Ferguson his 4th foul. And Ferguson was just straight up. I don't know what else he's supposed to do other than get out of the way. Zerby's first free throw, no good. And Coach David Rogers is letting the officials hear it. I can't say I blame him. Zerby got the second one to go. 33-32. And foul called on the ground. That one by Hunter Dawson. And we have, I guess the official didn't like what someone in the stands had said. I didn't hear what exactly was said. And it looks like they're going to be escorted out by police. What a scene down here. I didn't hear what exactly was said. I'm going to. In the meantime, Hunter Conway is going to put the Mountaineers up 35-32. And a timeout called by Dorado Springs. Step aside. You're watching high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Diamond, where the Mount Vernon Mountaineers have a slim 35-32 lead over the Dorado Springs Bulldogs, and what's been a gritty comeback performance here in the second quarter, or in the second half. Jarrett Derby's finally got going, and Joe Gordon unable to get that one to fall. Going back the other direction is the Mountaineers 3-ball up and no good. Rebound by Carson Burley, and Burley goes the other way. Burley trying to go coast to coast. Looks like it's bounced off his knee, but it's going to be called out on the Mountaineers. (35-32). What a game this one has turned out to be. Grady Wolf with the ball and pushed out of bounds. It's going to be called out of bounds. Looks like there could have been a little shove there from Luke Robbins. But Mountaineers are going to get the benefit of the doubt. Hernandez with the ball. And nearly picked is Hudson Gaddy. Hernandez will keep on passing it around. Hernandez goes to the hoop, and a nice reverse layup there. He's got 9 points. The inbound pass nearly stolen as Mount Vernon comes out in some full court pressure here. Mountaineers lead by 5. Dorado Springs trying to find a little bit of offense. They've been held to just a single point here in the third quarter, and we're almost 5 minutes in. Hernandez with the ball going back the other way after the missed shot. Hernandez from the free throw line gets the friendly roll. Hernandez is living right. 39-32 go the Mountaineers. Rotere with the ball trying to go inside. And a good looking drive there by Grady Wolf, the sophomore. It gets his first points of the game. And the Mountaineers going fast here, 39-34. Gaddy out to Robbins, to Zerby, to the other side, Dawson. Where Dawson has Hudson Gaddy. And Gaddy gets the bucket to fall. 41-34. We're down under 2 minutes in the third quarter. And Burley's shot is off. And the official is talking to said something to this score table once again. I don't know what was said. I don't know what's going on here in the stands. I haven't heard anything outside the normal being said, and this guy is just, I guess his feelings getting hurt. Burley's three, no good. Rebounded there by Rotere. Burley goes back up, no good. And with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, Mountaineers are back on the run. Hernandez is fouled. (41-34). 1 minute and 4 seconds remain in the third quarter. Got it to Robbins. No good. Under a minute now. Going the other way is Dorado Springs, trailing by 7. Burley going to be fouled there. Called on Luke Robbins, the senior. Robbins, the senior, hasn't played a whole lot for the last 3 years, but has had an impressive campaign last year at JV level. Zerby steals the inbound pass, gonna get fouled immediately. And that's gonna be Dorado Springs' 5th foul, which is gonna be automatic 2 free throws. And this referee is still talking more with the fans in the stands than he is. (42-34). Second one up and good from Zerby as well. He's up to 14 after being held scoreless in the first quarter. Burley drives lane on Quentin Smiles. Burley gets it to go. Carson Burley, the 6'3" junior. Hernandez wanting to go fast. Quentin Smiles, nice spin move, gets it to go. 45-36. Quentin Smiles gets on the board for the first time here tonight, and for the first time this season. Going to the lane, Brady Floyd, no good. Good drive there by Floyd, unable to get to fall. Julian Hernandez, buzzer beater, no good, and just falls just short. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, 45-36. First step aside, you're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Welcome back to Diamond, Missouri, as we are getting ready to kick things off here in the fourth quarter of action. Mount Vernon leads Dorado Springs 45-36. This game has been very competitive throughout the majority of the game. Russell Ferguson's going to kick it down to Joe Graves. Graves and Ferguson had tremendous showings at the Walnut Grove tournament a year ago when we were able to watch them, and a foul called on Julian Hernandez on the floor. And Ferguson and one. He's got 7. That's a big time play there for the senior. Gets the game back within 7. Opportunity to put it down to 2 possessions. And he's unable to hit the free throw. Mount Vernon takes over 45-38. And a nice pass there by Hernandez. Goes linked almost half court. Hudson Gowdy is going to get fouled. Only 30 seconds off the clock here in this fourth quarter of play. First one is up and no good by Gaddy. Gaddy's got 2 points right now. He got up to 3. Back up to 8. Burley on Conway. And Burley's pass intercepted by Julian Hernandez, and he gets it to go. Ferguson for 3, no good. And rebounded by Hernandez, going the other way once again. And two-handed pass out to Gaddy. Hernandez. Mount Vernon going on a little bit of a run here before they turn the ball over with leading scorer Jared Zerby on the bench. Dorado Springs with the ball and a foul called on Hunter Dawson. He got caught. Thought the shot went up, and that's going to be his 5th foul. I didn't realize he had 4 at that point, but he was defending Ferguson. He thought a shot went up, was ready to block out, and a foul on Robbins, and 1. Ferguson goes back to the free throw line. Ferguson's free throw, no good again. Going back the other direction is 1,500 Conway. Conway to Zerby. Zerby's going to, I have a feeling Zerby's going to need to make a few shots here to put the Dorado Springs Bulldogs down. Shin with the ball. Back out to Zerby. Robbins driving on Ferguson. And Shin for 3. No good. Nearly rebounded. Oh, and a foul call. Not a smart foul there by Hunter Conway. That's his third. But more importantly, Mount Vernon has 5 in the quarter. So the rest of the way, it's going to be 2 free throws. First free throw, no good. Grady Wolf at the line. Second one misses both of them. Robbins with the rebound. Going the other way, Zerby kicks it ahead. Back to Zerby for 3, and he gets it to go. 17 points for Jared Zerby. And maybe none as important as those 3 right there. Russell Ferguson answers with a bucket of his own. And timeout called. And we got 5.5 minutes left, but don't go anywhere. Action's ramping up. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. Welcome back, Diamond, as we are down to 5.5 minutes remaining here in night 2 of the Gym City Classic. Let's go ahead and take a look at the boys' side. Catholic beat Sircoxie earlier tonight, 70-25, but they will not play again until Friday. Tomorrow, McCauley and Lighthouse Christian will play at 6, followed by Diamond and ELDO. Diamond will get their first taste of action tomorrow night. Ooh, hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that. Mount Vernon back with the ball. Good back cut there by Hunter Conway. Extends the lead up to 11, 53-42. And whistle blows, and ball goes back to Mount Vernon. Hernandez dishes to the corner. Zerby with the ball, drives up the middle, dishes out to Robbins. Robbins with the bucket. That's his first points of the day, but he has had a major impact on this game. 55-42 here as we approach the 4.5 minute mark. Dorado Springs Burley with a 3, no good. Rebounded by Robbins. And going the other way is Julian Hernandez. Hernandez is a really good point guard. Long pass there to Zerby. Zerby gets it to fall. Zerby has been unconscious here in the second half, shooting at a very high percentage after being held to only 1 shot in the first quarter. And once Zerby gets going like this, it is going to be hard for opponents to stop him. Good finish there by Aiden Roter. 56-44. About the halfway mark, just over the halfway mark. Robbins kicked out to Hernandez. Hernandez shot off, and no one blocking out Lucas Shin. And he's got another one to go, 60-44. Pass tipped by Hernandez. And another good pass there to 1500 Conway. He's got 11. 62-44. Mount Vernon trying to make a statement. This would be a good win for Mount Vernon, who has struggled against Dorado Springs the past several years. If you're Dorado Springs, you got to be ready to bounce back tomorrow night against Diamond. The host school of this tournament. You know, they're going to absolutely give you everything you want. Lucas Shin with another bucket. He's got 12. Brady Floyd, let's get something going. Back out to Rotaire. To Wolf, to Ferguson. Ferguson up and under. A beautiful move there. Traditional big man move there by Russell Ferguson. Something you don't see a whole lot anymore. Is becoming a lost art. Being a big man, flashing your touch. I really liked Ferguson's game going back to the Walnut Grove tournament last year, where he had put up several 20-plus point games. Hernandez to the hole, and Hernandez gets another one to go. And this is going to be a game where the final score is not going to indicate how tightly contested this one was. And a tremendous throw, and almost in more impressive hands there by Hunter Conway. That about looked like Gavin Johnston firing a quick slant. Hernandez was on the receiving end of plenty of those Johnston's quick slants. And timeout called there by Mount Vernon to get the subs in. 68-46. We're down to a minute 14 remaining. Tomorrow is going to be a light day, only 2 games. Macaulay Catholic takes on Lighthouse Christian, and then Diamond will take on the same El Dorado Springs Bulldog team. And then all eyes shift to Thursday, where it should be a nice full day of girls action starting at 4 o'clock, where Miller takes on the Lockwood Tigers. And then Diamond takes on Sircoxie in the semifinal game. In the consolation side, Seneca will take on New Heights, and East Newton will take on Macaulay Catholic. That was going to be Thursday, December the 5th. But we're not quite done here yet, as we got just over a minute remaining in this ball game. 3-ball up by Robbins, and Robbins gets it to go. (71-46) after the 3 from the big man. And substitution in for Jarrett Zerby. Zerby's going to finish the game with 20 points, 21 points. Quentin Smiles looking to score one more time. Gets blocked by Ferguson. Access denied. And going back the other way is the Bulldogs. 3 from Ferguson, no good. Rebounded. And a substitution timeout here with 26 seconds left coming into the game. Parker Heights, 5'8" junior. 26 seconds remain in this ball game. Smiles, looks inside. Ferguson picks it off, going back the other direction. 3 ball up and no good. Smiles rebounds. 10 seconds until we have our final buzzer of the night. 5, 4, and we're going to just pass it out, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score, Mountaineers 71, Dorado Springs Bulldogs 46. Taking a look at scoring here, Jarrett Zerby led the way for the Mountaineers with 21 points, followed by 15 from Julian Hernandez. Hunter Conway had 13. Lucas Shin had 12. 3 for Hudson Gaddy, 5 for Luke Robbins, 2 for Quentin Smiles. For the Dorado Springs Bulldogs, Carson Burley led the way with 15, followed by Russell Ferguson with 13, Aiden Rotere with 7, Joe Gordon with 4, Grady Wolf with 2, and Brady Floyd with 5. That's going to do it for our coverage of the Gym City Classic here on night 2 after 3 big wins here tonight. We'll be back out here tomorrow for a couple of boys games. Tentatively, we'll be back out here. But thank you for once again to our sponsors for allowing us to do what we enjoy to do. And until next time, Skyline Aiken